I'm really saddened. I've got a shiny forehead and I've got a... Look. Look how old I am.
You don't look that old.
Look what I'm going to look like when I lose it. Hello and welcome back to Bug Realms. On this channel we like to discuss all things creepy crawly. So if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's been so long since I've done that with anyone in the room and she's trying to embarrass me.
I'm not.
So we have returned from the Western Invert show and we had a really amazing time there. So in today's video I'm just going to cut to the chase and I'm going to show you our pickups. But not quite all of the pickups, because some I'm saving for future videos. So we always start off with the dry goods first. We'll get the boring stuff out of the way. There's not too many. We've got a massive cocoa fibre brick here. I don't see these around as often as I used to, but that is going to come in handy now that I am starting to rebuild a collection again. I also picked up, I've completely forgotten this stuff existed, 2 sets of worm castings. Worm castings are fantastic for isopods, for roaches, for things like that. You mix it in with the substrate and it is just absolutely amazing stuff. And then I managed to get 2 of the condensed leaf litter blocks, because while I'm still not at full health, I don't trust myself going in the woods alone for like an hour in case I get crippled and can't get out. So we're doing the blocks, and we actually found them a lot cheaper by one stall. I can't remember which one, but they were selling them about between £1 and £2.50 cheaper than some of the other stalls, but I'm not going to be naming names on that. So let's cut to the chase. The 2 things you'll see in a future video. One, I'm not prepared. One is this box here that I haven't opened yet from Gav from Impossible Inverts. Now I do know what's in here. Danielle doesn't know what's in here. He put an extra gift for her or 2 in there as well. So massive thank you to you, Gav.
Yes,
we will open that in a future video because it's kind of a little bit special, I think, anyway. The other one we're going to be doing in a separate video is just because it's been so long. We were eyeing up some mystery boxes, but we decided to go, or I decided to go with something a little bit different to your bog standard mystery box. So on the Spidershop stall, they had one that says, or I believe it says, whips, and we think the last word is goon. And I'm not going to go into the goon side of things of what that could potentially mean. And the whips, I'm assuming, whip spiders. But we will see. We will see. It's going to be a very different kind of box. But for a £30 box, I assume there's not much in there. But yeah, that should make an exciting video. And I needed more content because I'm actually going back to work.
Yeah.
And I need to adjust time for filming, editing. I don't know how long it all takes me anymore. Right, let's pull down the whole bag. My little shopping bag, which is great because they're lined. People want to go to shows, having the ones that are freezer bags are really good because they're insulated. Keeps them at a decent temperature all round. They're not going to overheat, they're not going to get too cold. It's really good. So people take the mick, but it's actually great. Now, oh no, the top pot spilled over. Are you okay? In here was a gift from my buddy Ben, who was working on the Venomous Vision stall with Tony today. Where are you? I think I've buried it, Ben. We'll have a look for that one. So this was an H. spinifer gift from Ben from his own breeding, and he actually showed me a picture of the mum, and the mum is massive. So I'm hoping to have a clip up on the screen, but right now I can't see it. I've buried it where it's fallen over in the bag. But it should be fine. So massive thank you to you, Ben. My boy really likes scorpions as well, so he comes home tomorrow and he's going to be excited to see that, hopefully. So what else have we got in here? What else did I pick up? These are really cool. So part of the Pachnoda, I've kept a couple of different species of these. I'm probably going to butcher the name on this one. Epiphytiata. It was £20 a pair. But these are really cool looking. I like them. and I hope to get these breeding. I've done really well with this kind of beetle in the past, and hopefully I can do well again, because I think these have a really striking coloration. I'm not massive into beetles. I'd like to learn more, but I'm not patient enough, I don't think, for beetles. But now I actually have kind of less time on my hands to be in this room. It's probably a good thing, because patience will grow, if that makes sense. I won't be here having to deal with things as much as I used to with a smaller collection and being busy with the kids, so that I won't notice the time fly. That's what I meant to say. So maybe beetles is something good for me to get back into, and the lid will not go back on. And next, I spotted some assassin bugs. Now, I haven't kept assassin bugs for quite a long time now, and I've only ever kept a couple of different species, your white spot ones, and yeah, is it horrid king assassins or something? I can't remember the scientific name. But in here I should have, how many did it say? 4 medium nymphs of the yellow spotted assassin bug. So I've never kept this species before. I'm hoping to do really well, and what I like about this company is the label that they've put on the front here, which reads their temperature, their humidity, and how to keep them. So keep them dry with an area of damp substrate for egg laying, feed on crickets and other invertebrates, mildly venomous. Not many people do this at shows, and to be honest with you, I cannot remember the company I bought this from, but just wanted to give them a shout out anyway, because I think that's really decent. It's a really good thing to do, because there's a lot of new keepers out there that haven't got a clue. They go in there, they buy things, they don't really know what they're dealing with, they get them because they look cool, and accidents happen. So hats off to the company for doing that. I think that's fantastic. And I think there's only one more pickup from this show, and that was a pickup from the Spidershop.
Slugs.
Oh yeah, there is more. Okay, there's more. I forgot they're actually in this bag. Before we get into what I got from the Spidershop, from Micro Exotics, I bought 2 lots of ×2 pancake slugs. I've got a thing about slugs lately. I've been thinking of trying to get into them for a while, and I think the pancake slugs are really, really cool. You'll be seeing them on the screen now, but I, right this second in time of filming, haven't looked at them myself, so I'm assuming they're both small juveniles, because they wouldn't fit in the pot. That'll be a cool project to get some slugs on the go. And now, last but not least, from the Spidershop, I got 1 tarantula. Had to do it at the show. I've wanted to get at least 1 more, because my collection of tarantulas is actually very low right now. I think there's between 8 and 10, something like that, is all that I have left. And this one is the Theraphosa apophysis sexed female that I got for £80 from the Spidershop. Now, one of, not the favourite spider I ever owned, but one of the favourite spiders I ever owned was this species that grew up to be male, a mature male, and the mature males of these have really beautiful colours. I sent him off for breeding, and he paired with 2 females, but nothing came from that. So that's a shame. So yes, we have a new one of those in the collection, and I'll try and make quite a special enclosure for it. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing the rehousings of these things on the channel, and that is because since I've created this room, my youngest children have suddenly, out of nowhere, got an interest in the bugs. Now, you'd think they'd already have an interest with me being their dad, but they haven't really. They've pretty much ignored them. But now that there's a room
specifically for them,
yeah, they now want to spend all their time in here and are constantly asking me to get things down and look at them. So I think it's only fair that I do all the housings with them, and they can really enjoy that. And trust me, you don't want me to film that. Not with how loud they are.
God, yeah. So
that's going to be it for today's video. Check out everyone else and see what everybody else picked up from the show. It's been a long time since I've really been watching YouTube too, and I have no objection if anybody wants to link in the comments their pickup videos, because that saves me having a search for them. And I'd like to see what everyone else picked up too.
I do like to look at pickup videos as well.
Yeah, they're good fun.
They are fun to watch.
They are fun. So yeah, free for all. Put them in the comments below. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.